and you're going to ask your neighbor, what is comparing? You're going to ask them over and over again until I call you back. Teach. Today is what is comparing. Comparing is when you tell how things are alike. Mirror words. Mirror words. Comparing. Comparing is when you tell how things are alike. Hands and eyes. Look at me, please. When I say teach, you're going to teach your neighbor that comparing is when you tell how things are alike. Teach. Turn this way. Turn that way. For example. For example. Mirror words. Mirror words. A pot. A pot. And a pen. And a pen. Are alike. Are alike. Because we use them. We use them for cooking. For cooking. Hands, 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 and eyes. When I say teach, you're going to turn to your neighbor, and you're going to teach your neighbor that a pot and a pan are alike because we use them for cooking. Teach. One second, party. Let's look at the next example. A ball and a peach are the same. Mirror words. A ball and a peach are alike. Because they are both round. Hands and eyes. When I say teach, you're going to teach your neighbor that a ball and a peach are alike because they're both round. Teach. Okay. Some of our friends are forgetting to find a partner quickly. What is rule 1? Rule 1 is follow. mighty grown. Bigger shoulders, mighty grown. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at our next example. We have a plane and we have a Jeep. Mirror. And words. A plane and a Jeep are alike because they are forms of transportation. Do you remember what transportation is? Transportation takes us from here to there. Hands, and nice. When I say teach, you're going to teach your neighbor that a plane and a Jeep are alike because they're forms of transportation. Teach. I'm loving the way my friend over here folded her hands right after the oh yeah. What a great job. Give her a 10-finger make. Flowers, flowers, flowers. All right. We have a pig and a cow. Mirror. Words. A pig and a cow are alike. They are both mammals. Hands and knives. When I say teach, you're going to teach your neighbor that a pig and a cow are alike because they are mammals. And then I want you to think of another way they are alike. Knives straight back, my friend. Teach. They are both mammals and they both live on a farm. That's a double whammy. We're going to give them a 13-finger Mayflowers. What's 13? 13 is? 10 plus 3. Here we go. Ready and make? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers. Look this way. That way. Our last example is going to be a king and a queen. Mirror. Words. A king and a queen are alike because hands, something nice. When I say teach, you're going to teach your neighbor how these two are alike. I'm going to be listening for someone who uses a triple. Teach.
both have crowns.
They both have crowns.
Zoop. And they both want to be bossy.
They both want to be bossy. That was a great triple whammy sentence. We're going to give him a 10-finger May flowers with the lightning sizzle. Hold him up. Ready? 10-finger May. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Give him the sizzle. Class?
Yes.
Oh, class?
Oh, yes.
I need bigger gestures when you are looking at your leader. Mighty groan. Bigger shoulders, mighty groan. All right. We read a story that we started last week called The Three Little Fish and the Big Bad Shark. Last week, we read The Three Little Pigs. Now, when we read our story, we stopped through the story. Thank you to those who've already turned towards me. So we read the beginning of the story, and then we stopped. And yesterday, you made a prediction about what you think will happen next. When I say predict, you say okay, and you're going to turn to your neighbor, and you're going to tell your neighbor what you predict happens next in the story. Predict! Give her a 10-finger May. Flowers, flowers, flowers. All eyes on John. Last little fish is gonna make his house out of crabs. All right, face the front. Silent mirror. Remember that in the beginning of the story, the three little fish went out into the world to build their houses. The first little fish built his house out of seaweed. Then the big, bad shark came and smashed his house down. But the little fishy got away. He went to the second little fishy's house. The second little fishy built his house made of sand. But the big, bad shark came and he crunched and mushed and smashed his house down. So the two little fishies ran away. Hands and nice.
Hands and nice.
These are some smart guesses. Because my friends are thinking of things that a shark might not be able to break down. Rocks or crabs. We will see if you are correct. But I would like you to teach me the parts of the book. Magic mirror.
Magic mirror.
Teach me.
That is the back cover. That is the back cover. That is the spine. That is the title.
Hands and nose.
Hands and nose.
Read the title. The Three Little Fish and the Big Bad Shark. The author is Kent Geist. What is an author?
What is an author?
The author.
Author.
Here's your ring, if you know it. All right. The illustrator is Julia Gordon. What is an illustrator?
What is an illustrator?
The illustrator.
Illustrator.
All right, so let's take a look. Nice straight back, Layla. Thank you. And who did this? Give our friend a "You're so cool." These are words, so who did this? Excellent. If you know it, give yourself a pat on the back. Who did this? Great. If you know it, give yourself a pat on the back. All right. And you will see what his house out. Magic mirror.
Magic mirror.
The two little fishies swam away. until they got to their last little sister Kim, who built her house out of an old ship. The big, bad wolf smashed down our houses. Oh, give me a, you're so cool. The big, oh, show me how big. The big, bad shark smashed down our houses. And the fish said, that's okay, we'll live in my boat. The three little fish just settled in their house when the big, bad shark knocked on the door and said, little fish, let me in. And the fishy said, not by the skin on my finny fin. So the shark said, then I'm gonna crunch. Show me those crunches. I'm gonna crunch, and I'm gonna munch, and I'm gonna smash your house in. The big, bad shark crunched, and he munched. But he couldn't smash the house in, and all his teeth fell out. Hands and eyes. The three little fish were safe at last. The end of our story. Oh, class?
Oh, yes.
We're going to evaluate. Remember when we evaluate, we say if we
like it or not. Like it or not.
Hands and nice.
Hands and nice.
When I say evaluate, let me see your eyes. Thank you. When I say evaluate, you're going to turn to your neighbor. And you're going to tell your neighbor what you thought of the story. Evaluate. I heard some great evaluations out there. And 1 second party. A little bit bigger. All right, today we learned that comparing means telling how things are alike. So last week we read the story, The Three Little Pigs. This story we read The Three Little Fishies and the Big Bad Shark. I want you to compare and think of ways they are alike, and this is how we will do it. Mirror. Words. The three little pigs. Give me a you're so cool. The stories. The three little pigs. And the three little fish are alike because how do we finish our sentence? Hands and nice. I think my friend over here is already thinking of a triple whammy. We shall see. When I say teach, you're going to teach your neighbor a way that the two stories are alike. I need you to fix it, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Teach.
blowing down houses and eating them?
They were both blowing down houses and eating them. So maybe on that one was blowing them down, one was eating them, but they were both just messing up the houses, breaking up the houses, right? Okay? So they were both destroying the houses? Oh, I'm following you. Keep going. Zoom!
They both, at the last part, they couldn't destroy the last house.
Oh, and at the last part, they couldn't destroy
They couldn't destroy
the last house.
the last house.
A triple whammy. What is this? Hold up your wiggly fingers. Let's give him a 10-finger bang. Flowers, flowers, flowers. And a lightning sizzle on top. All right. All eyes on Delilah. Three little pigs and the three little fishies. Freeze. See if your gestures are as tall as Delilah's. Both built houses. Hands, 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 and nice. Delilah, great job. Give her a "you're so cool." Can you do it again? But we're going to use this sentence. The same way you did it, you're going to say the three little pigs and the three little fish, but you're going to say are alike. Because. Can you try it again? Tell her you can do it.
You can do it.
Say, we don't quit.
We don't quit.
We don't grit.
We don't quit.
All right, now let's see if we can use those big, tall fourth grader gestures. All eyes on Delilah.
Class. Yes. What?
Three little pigs
And the three little fishes.
and the three little fishes are alike because they both build houses. Good job. We're going to give her an 11-finger. Well, what's 11? 11 is 10 plus 1. Hold them up. Here we go. And 10-finger May. Flowers, 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 flowers. All right, turn this way.
Turn that way.
All right, we are going to do our cutie. Great job. All right, when we compare, we are looking at how things are different. Great job with the thumbs down. Okay, when we compare, we're looking at how things are the same. Excellent. The three little pigs and the three little fish are the same because they both went out into the world. Great job. The three little pigs and the three little fishies are the same because they both lived in the ocean. The three little pigs and the three little fishies are the same because they both built houses. The three little pigs and the three little fishies are the same because they both had a big, bad person who came and destroyed their houses. Right? Hands, 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 and nice. All right, great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Hands and eyes. Let me see those straight backs. All right, look at me. We are going to go out to the tables, and you guys are going to write a sentence, and you're going to show me a way that the stories are the same. This is how you'll write your sentence. And sentence starter. The stories are alike because heavens and eyes. I will be giving some super improvers if I see a triple whammy sentence. Let's see how that could work. Mirror. Words. The stories are alike because zoo and when I say teach, you're going to turn to your neighbor and you're going to teach your neighbor the sentence that you are going to be writing. to the tables to do our writing. Turn this way.
Turn that way.
You can turn it on.